So what was the first product that made me and my business partner our first $10,000 in e-commerce and dropshipping? Well, fun fact, it was actually these fidget spinners right here.
No, it was not.
Yeah, we actually missed out on the trend. We actually got in a little bit before, or actually right after these bad boys have already even sold all over. They're already in gas stations, stores, literally everywhere. They're all over the place. So we completely missed out. For those of you guys that don't know me, it's your boy Juan Valdez, and I'm coming at you guys with another video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, join the V-Fam. The V-Fam is a movement and a community of people that are aspiring to do a lot more than the normal things society has out for us to do. So before I share the product that obviously ended up crushing it for us and doing really well when we first got started with dropshipping, I want to let you guys in on a little story about a huge mistake that I first made when I first got started. So my thought process when I was first getting started, deciding on what niche to start, what products to look into, what products to sell, I figured, I like fitness, right? I like working out. You guys see the boy, I'm a little bit jacked, you know what I'm saying? I actually haven't been in the gym for a little bit. I'm just trying to get back in. I figured, fitness would be an area where I personally like, and I could definitely find products that people just like me would also like, right? So I figured, I started looking on AliExpress, and I'm seeing these like barbell like bracelets, right? And these barbell necklaces. And I figured, dude, I already know I like these things, no question about it. If I put these in front of the other fitness people, fitness enthusiasts, these things are gonna fly through the roof. These things are gonna crush it. So I went ahead and, based on me liking these specific fitness bracelets and fitness necklaces, I decided to put a whole store together based around fitness accessories. Mainly, bracelets and necklaces, and some like shaker cups. I started putting a whole store together just around that, simply because I was interested in those kind of products, right? And that was a huge, now that I think back to it, that was a huge mistake I made, and it's a mistake that I see a lot of people making up to date. I get tons of messages on Instagram, Snapchat, a lot of people reaching out. I try to respond to as many as possible, and a lot of them, often have the same problem where they're trying to sell. Sometimes it's someone that's just getting started, or sometimes we have people that are, I get people that are just hit a plateau in their store. And when I ever ask them like what kind of products they're selling or why they decided to sell those products, they usually end up telling me it's because they like the products. So don't worry, that's a mistake that I also made myself. I thought I'd share that with you guys because I figured some of you guys might be currently in that process of just getting started, or maybe at a plateau, and it might be the reason why you're not making as many sales as you want. The thought process when it comes to e-commerce that you want to have is, people are buying things online all day long. As we speak, people are buying things, earlier in the day, later in the day. People are always going to buy them. They're going to buy, people might buy fidget spinners. People might go and buy, these shaker cups. There's plenty of things that people are going to go online and buy, right? So when it comes down to it, there's no need for you to try to shove, a fidget spinner down to someone that's looking to come and buy a shaker cup. That doesn't make sense, right? If you can find people, which obviously you can do with the right targeting and marketing, once you find people that are interested in these shaker cups, you want to make sure you find either that same shaker cup or similar shaker cups to sell to the same people, because if they're already interested in buying these shaker cups and there's already people buying them, there's plenty of ways you can do product research to see if there's products already selling. AliExpress, you can check and they tell you like how many orders the product has and things like that. And off the bat, you can tell if people are buying these products. You don't have to go through the trouble and tribulations of trying to shove products on people's throats. You can simply find products that are already selling well and sell similar or the same products, right? There's more than enough space, more than enough for everybody to get their piece of the pie when it comes to drop shipping, right? So that's a mistake that for sure you want to make sure you prevent yourself from doing. Make sure you're focusing on finding products that are already selling and products that people are already interested in. That's like a huge advice that I could have for anyone just getting started, or anyone that's hit a plateau. That's something that, now that I think back to it, really kept us back from getting any more results. If we would have implemented and learned this earlier on, we probably would have found a product that did, would have generated us more than $10,000 even sooner. So that's one thing I wanted to make sure I share with you guys. As far as the thought process behind this specific product, the product that we actually ended up finding that did really well for us, that crushed it, was these cat eye sunglasses. Believe it or not, these bad boys are flying through the roof. At first, we started off just getting like 3 or 4 sales a day, but as the days went on, we absolutely scaled it, and we ended up crushing, our first $10,000 with these specific glasses. But the thought process behind these glasses it was the summertime. So all we did was think, it's the summertime, people might be interested in glasses because obviously it's so sunny outside. And two, they may need, we know that usually people that come in and buy, if there's more than one option, they may buy more than one. And if there's other options available, they may want to buy one for friends or family, right? So that was our thought process, right? So we were looking for a product that, obviously made sense to sell in the summer, because obviously, you want to make sure you're congruent and you're obviously up to date with what time of the year it is, because that can affect the sales and also the results of your product. And also you want to think about how can you sell more than just one of that specific product, right? So that was our thought process behind finding it. So we did product research and we narrowed it down to find out that these sunglasses were already selling pretty well. We looked on AliExpress, they already had a good amount of orders. So we figured, why not test these? There was a few other ones that we were also thinking about testing. We did test the other ones, but the other ones didn't end up doing as well, as I recall, as these ones did. So we figured, why not, keep trying with these bad boys, and why not scale these ones up? And that's exactly how it went. We saw these, these specific sunglasses, they had like maybe like 1,000 orders. So we already know that, if 1,000 people had already bought these, and we started doing some research online, we saw them selling in other places, well then we can also sell them as well. Why not? That's the thought process you want to have. You want to make e-commerce overall, or just marketing, business overall, is already hard enough as it is. So you don't want to overcomplicate it for yourself. So my point of advice, or one strategy you guys can implement into your e-commerce and dropshipping businesses, to consistently look for products that people are already buying and interested in. It's literally a shortcut. If I would have learned this early on, again, we probably would have gotten the results that we have now, a lot sooner. But what actually, if you guys haven't already, I do have a video on product research. You can actually check it out. I go into a lot more detail on the exact process that we do, when we're doing our product research, and somewhat of a criteria that we go by when we're looking for specific products. So make sure you guys can check that out. It's about 2 to 3 videos behind. I've already gotten a good amount of feedback from a lot of people saying that obviously the process has worked for them. So feel free to check it out, check that video out. But also, if you guys have gotten value from this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up, leave a like for the boy. Also, leave me some feedback. Let me know, what you think about trying to shove products down people's throats compared to, finding products that are already selling, that people are already buying, and selling similar products to what that product already is. And also, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, join the V-Fam, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.